In today's exploration, we set forth on a profound and enlightening journey, a journey that delves deep into the transformative path of spiritual awakening and self-realization. This is not a mere surface-level discussion about awakening. Rather, it is an in-depth exploration into the multi-layered nature of our existence and the unfolding evolution of human consciousness. Guided by the profound teachings of Dolores Cannon, a pioneering figure in metaphysical research, we will peel back the layers that shape our spiritual experience and uncover the intricate truths that define our soul's journey. As we progress through the 12 stages of spiritual awakening, we open ourselves to new realms of understanding, wisdom, and interconnectedness. Let us walk this path together, unlocking the secrets of our true essence and embracing the ultimate destination: higher consciousness. Stage 1. Discontent, the soul's restlessness. The very first stage in the awakening process is marked by a profound sense of discontent. This isn't simply about dissatisfaction with material possessions, career success, or worldly achievements. It's a deeper, persistent longing for something beyond the tangible. This experience is universal and transcends cultural, social, and economic boundaries. Dolores Cannon explains that this discontent is, in fact, a nudge from the soul, urging us to look beyond the superficial comforts of life and seek a higher purpose. As the 13th century poet Rumi beautifully expressed, "The wound is the place where the light enters you." This insight mirrors Cannon's teaching that challenges and feelings of unease are not obstacles but gateways to higher understanding. Discontent is not something to fear. It is a signal, guiding us toward the discovery of our authentic selves. Stage 2. Questioning and seeking, the inner quest. Once we acknowledge our discontent, we naturally transition into the phase of questioning and seeking. At this stage, we begin asking the big questions: why am I here? What is the purpose of life? Who am I beyond this physical body? This phase is characterized by a deep thirst for truth, a longing that cannot be satisfied by superficial answers. According to Dolores Cannon, the soul is eternally on a journey to learn, evolve, and expand. The act of questioning is a reflection of this innate desire to grow. Interestingly, many of the answers we seek are already within us, stored in the vast reservoir of wisdom accumulated through countless lifetimes. This is why Cannon often spoke about the awakening of dormant knowledge, truths that lie hidden within, waiting for us to uncover them through introspection and spiritual practice. As the Dalai Lama once said, "The goal is not to be better than the other man, but your previous self." This perfectly captures the essence of this stage. The journey is not about comparison or competition, but about continuous inner evolution. Through questioning, we begin to align with our true path, shifting from external validation to inner exploration and growth. Stage 3. Enlightenment, the awakening. The journey then leads us to enlightenment, a stage where consciousness expands and awareness deepens. Enlightenment is not a single moment, but a process of illumination, where the veils of illusion gradually lift, revealing a reality far beyond the ordinary. As Buddha wisely observed, three things cannot be long hidden: the sun, the moon, and the truth. Just as these celestial bodies eventually shine through darkness, universal truths inevitably surface within us during this stage of awakening. Enlightenment is not an endpoint, but an ongoing process of growth, understanding, and expanding consciousness. Stage 4. Resistance and inner turmoil. As we awaken, we inevitably encounter resistance and inner turmoil. This stage can be challenging because it requires us to face our deepest fears, insecurities, and unresolved traumas. Cannon emphasized that many of these struggles are not random. They often stem from past life experiences and karmic patterns that our soul carries forward into the present. Just as a seed must break through the soil to grow, we too must push past resistance to bloom into our higher selves. While these struggles may feel overwhelming, they are essential catalysts for transformation. Rumi's words ring true here. The wound is the place where the light enters you. Every challenge, every shadow we confront, is an opportunity for healing and growth. Stage 5. The abyss, decision point. The fifth stage is what Cannon described as a choice point, a critical juncture where we must decide whether to cling to the familiar or leap into the unknown. This abyss symbolizes the fear and uncertainty that comes with transformation. Do we stay in the comfort of what we know, or do we surrender and trust the process of evolution? Joseph Campbell famously said, "It is by going down into the abyss that we recover the treasures of life." The unknown is not to be feared. It is where profound wisdom and strength reside. By stepping into the abyss, we reclaim our power and align with the greater plan of our soul. Stage 6. Rebirth and authenticity. After navigating the abyss, we experience a rebirth. This stage involves shedding old identities, beliefs, and conditioning that no longer serve us. It is about confronting the shadow self, those hidden aspects of our psyche we've denied or suppressed. Carl Jung aptly stated, "One does not become enlightened by imagining figures of light, but by making the darkness conscious." This phase calls us to embrace authenticity, to live in alignment with our deepest truth rather than societal expectations. Shakespeare's timeless advice, "To thine own self be true," captures the essence of this transformation. Authenticity is liberation. It allows us to live with integrity, wholeness, and purpose. Stage 7. Oneness and connection. As we continue to evolve, we awaken to the reality of oneness, the understanding that everything in the universe is interconnected. The sense of separation we once felt dissolves, and we recognize ourselves as part of a vast, unified field of consciousness. Dolores Cannon often spoke about the illusion of separateness, emphasizing that in truth, all beings and experiences are intricately woven together. This realization fosters compassion, empathy, and harmony. Pierre Teilhard de Chardin's words encapsulate this beautifully. "We are not human beings having a spiritual experience. We are spiritual beings having a human experience." Stage 8. Flowing with life and synchronicities. At this stage, we begin to notice synchronicities, meaningful coincidences that seem to guide our steps. These are not accidents. They are the universe's way of affirming that we are in alignment with our higher purpose. Dolores Cannon viewed synchronicities as signposts, gently steering us toward our soul's mission. Flowing with life means surrendering the need to control every outcome and trusting the natural rhythm of the universe. It's about listening to intuition, the inner voice that connects us to higher wisdom. When we trust this process, life begins to unfold with grace and ease. Stage 9. Authentic expression. Here the journey turns toward embodying authenticity in every aspect of life. This stage is about aligning our external reality with our inner truth. Dolores Cannon believed that each soul comes into life with a specific purpose, a unique expression of divine energy. To live authentically is to honor this purpose. Authentic expression extends to relationships, creativity, and career. It means showing up without masks and fostering genuine connections. Purposeful living becomes a natural byproduct of this alignment. Stage 10. Elevation of consciousness. At this point, our consciousness begins to transcend physical limitations. We gain access to higher dimensions and deeper understanding. Dolores Cannon spoke extensively about the higher self, the eternal aspect of our being that holds infinite wisdom. Connecting with this part of ourselves allows us to see life from a higher perspective and act from a place of love and clarity. Stage 11. Co-creation with the universe. As awakening deepens, we realize that we are not passive observers. We are active co-creators of reality. Our thoughts, beliefs, and emotions are powerful forces that shape our experiences. Cannon emphasized that nothing is random. Life reflects the energy we project. Albert Einstein's observation, "Everything is energy, and that's all there is to it," reinforces this truth. By aligning our vibration with what we desire, we manifest realities that resonate with our soul's purpose. Stage 12. Unconditional love, compassion, and acceptance. The pinnacle of spiritual awakening is the embodiment of unconditional love, compassion, and acceptance. These qualities represent the highest frequency states, capable of healing not only individuals, but the collective consciousness. Dolores Cannon taught that unconditional love transcends ego and self-interest. It is love in its purest form. Compassion arises from recognizing the interconnectedness of all life. Acceptance means embracing ourselves and others without judgment, honoring every soul's unique path. These virtues dissolve separation, elevate global consciousness, and lead us closer to universal harmony. Conclusion: the infinite path of awakening. Our spiritual journey is not linear. It is an ongoing process of growth, healing, and evolution. Each stage we explored is both a milestone and a stepping stone to higher levels of awareness. As Dolores Cannon often reminded us, we are eternal beings navigating a magnificent cosmic adventure. Every challenge is a lesson, every moment an opportunity to live more soulfully. As we move forward, let us embody authenticity, compassion, and love, transforming not only our lives but the collective consciousness of the planet.